live with local coverage you can count on. This is the CBS 42 Morning News.
Good morning and welcome to the CBS 42 Morning News. I'm Caroline Vaccaro. Thanks for joining us. First on 42, a check on your weather, starting with Storm Team meteorologist Alex Puckett. Violent crimes and homicides are on the rise across the country, but here in Birmingham, the police department says homicide rates are down 8% from this time last year. According to police, there have been 112 homicides in Birmingham so far in 2023. This time last year, the city had 123 homicides. Most of the city's homicides have been on the west side of the city. The president of the Bellevue Heights neighborhood says while he's not surprised the majority of homicides are on the west side, he says his neighborhood is unfairly criticized.
I feel kind of sad, somewhat to speak, but whenever they mention, Bellevue Heights.
Police Chief Scott Thurman says based on information about the crimes that occurred in the last 24 hours, the police department then decides where to send their command centers for the following day. Congresswoman Terry Sewell and members of the Congressional Black Caucus are pushing for a Rosa Parks federal holiday. Sewell is urging a passage of her bill called the Rosa Parks Day Act. The bill would make December 1st a federal holiday commemorating the day Rosa Parks was arrested 68 years ago. That day in 1955, Parks was arrested in Montgomery for refusing to give up her seat to a white passenger on a public bus, sparking the Montgomery bus boycott and galvanizing the civil rights movement.
We in the Congressional Black Caucus understand that progress is elusive and that every generation must fight to...
You can learn more about the Rosa Parks Day bill by clicking on this story inside the CBS 42 News app. Congress is set to vote on whether or not to expel scandal-plagued Republican Representative George Santos on Friday. The New York politician already faces criminal corruption charges, and now new accusations that he misspent campaign money could result in even more legal trouble. CBS Chanel Call has more.
HRES 878, submitted by Mr. Guest.
If Santos is expelled, the move would trigger a special election within 90 days with tight margins in the House. Losing that seat could potentially make it harder for Republicans to pass legislation. Developing this morning, former Secretary of State Henry Kissinger has died. Kissinger dominated foreign policy as the United States extricated itself from Vietnam and broke down barriers with China. He exerted uncommon influence on global affairs under Presidents Richard Nixon and Gerald Ford, earning both harsh criticism and the Nobel Peace Prize. Decades later, Kissinger's name still provoked impassioned debate over foreign policy actions long past. He stands among the 20th century's commanding figures in U.S. foreign policy. Henry Kissinger was 100 years old. It's the last day to donate items to the City of Birmingham's Warmth Supply Drive. You can drop off items like bottled water, toilet paper, newer gently used coats, and new gloves and winter caps. The city says there is a critical need for bottled water. Donations can be dropped at Boutwell Auditorium from 7:30 this morning until 4 in the afternoon. Downtown Birmingham is beginning to look a lot like Christmas, and the Regions Bank headquarters is a big reason why. The 30-floor building is gleaming with a giant stocking wreath and Christmas trees. Valenka Finch with Regions Bank says it has been an annual tradition for more than 40 years now in the city. Finch says a crew of technicians start the process months in advance, placing a light tube in every window on all 30 floors.
It's such a big thing to us because with Regions, this is our headquarters city.
The building will light up every day between 4:45 and 5:15 p.m. This will go on until the end of December. Your time now is 9:45. Coming up, the Birmingham VA Medical Center is working to diagnose lung cancer in the state's veterans. Next, we'll have a look at their groundbreaking research. Plus, a look at how you can honor a remarkable woman in your life. Those stories are just ahead. You're watching the CBS 42 Morning News.
You're watching CBS 42, local coverage you can count on. This is the CBS 42 Morning News.
Today is the final day to join CBS 42 and our parent company Nexstar Media in a nationwide initiative to honor women. The Remarkable Woman Initiative is designed to honor the influence women have on public policy, social progress, and the quality of life. Today is the last day you can nominate someone by going to cbs42.com. To find the entry form, click on Contestants, then Remarkable Woman. You can also scan the QR code on your screen. In March, we'll highlight 4 local women who will be considered for Nexstar's 2024 Woman of the Year. November is Lung Cancer Awareness Month, and the Birmingham VA has a new tool to help diagnose the disease. The VA offers advanced lung screening services to veterans, and if a nodule is found, they have a minimally invasive way to take a biopsy without any incisions.
We are able to identify lung cancer at an early stage and send them for treatment. And our VA is the only one in the vision right now.
The Birmingham VA started these lung screenings back in September. Your time now is 9:55. Coming up, a display honoring African American men in U.S. history is coming to an end. Plus, there's still time to make the holidays brighter for children in the Birmingham area. We'll tell you how you can donate to the Magic City Toy Drive next. You're watching the CBS 42 Morning News.